Hey everyone. So, as you probably know, just like in previous Smash games, Smash Ultimate has some moves that have a chance of making the opponent trip. Usually they aren't really used for their tripping attributes, but the tripping can still be helpful in some situations since they allow for some cool follow-ups. Today, I want to show you how useful tripping moves can potentially be. Not only that, but it will also cover basically the same mechanic off of jab blocks as well. I'm not entirely sure if this mechanic is known to the general player base, but I haven't found any videos on it and I don't see people going for it in matches, so I hope this is just going to be some new information for you. But anyway, let's actually get into it. Now, what tripping does is quite similar to a jab block. Getting up takes more frames than it would usually do, no matter which option you take. Which, as I've mentioned before, gives you a free follow-up. But there's one thing that I'm not sure people have really realized yet, at least not the potential. Remember that they changed how you can't run through your opponent anymore? This is actually going to come in handy for this. And I'm not talking about tech chasing. Imagine this, you get a jab block on your opponent on a platform. The most optimal punish would be to now use your combo starter and try to get a good combo off of it, right? Unlike in Smash 4, you can't really use aerials for this anymore since the jab block doesn't force a normal getup in this game. So, at least for me, it always feels a bit unsatisfying when I get a jab block because I can't follow up on them as well as I used to. But thanks to the changes they made in Ultimate, you now have one more option, which is running into your opponent. If your opponent is jab blocked or they trip, running into them will make them fall off the platform, similarly to how weak attacks make them fall off. Note that they go into the tumbling animation when they fall off during this state, which means if they miss the tech, you can go for another jab block. This usually allows for a higher damage output than following up on the initial trip or jab block would allow for. But keep in mind that it is possible to tech tumbles in Smash Ultimate, unlike in the previous games, which means that sometimes you don't get as much of a punish out of it and you have to go for a tech chase instead. Also, this doesn't work on every character. Some characters like Olimar, Kirby, Peach are barely able to get an air dodge in just before they land, so this doesn't work on them. In short, these are the characters that this works on. Now, so far, this isn't necessarily all too impressive. Sure, you might get some fancy combos if they miss the tech, but it almost seems like just going for a normal punish would be better in most scenarios. But I wouldn't be making a video on this if that was it. What we really want from this is an aerial. When you're in the tumbling animation, the only thing you can do in the air is drift to the left or right. Air dodging or attacking won't work for numerous frames, which means you can get an aerial in before the opponent lands. And suddenly, a lot more options open up. And if you have a drag down aerial, as you can see, for some characters, knowing this can be very helpful. It's not like you will get trips or jab blocks on platforms super often, but despite this being overall pretty situational, it never hurts to have another trick up your sleeve. Oh, and by the way, you can also go for ledge jumps with this, but the timing is kinda dumb. The reason for this is because they automatically grab the ledge when you push them off. And if you grab the ledge too early, you will get ledge jumped instead. Also, you can technically get a footstool combo with this, but it's so precise that I don't really recommend it. Just getting this once took me like 15 tries. Well, I hope you guys can use this information and make some cool combos with your main as well. When testing, don't forget that the opponent can drift left and right during the tumble animation. It messed me up a couple of times. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I hope to see you again next time.